This is Eagle News correspondent Nelson Trinidad here at the Top Rank media coverage at the Congo Room in Los Angeles, California. Here with me is Mr. Bob Arum, Top Rank CEO. How are you, sir?
Good, very good, very good.
How are you feeling today?
I feel good. This is we've had a great weekend in America, the Memorial Day weekend, and today is the first day back to work.
Yes, sir. Back to work. LA traffic again.
Right.
But anyway, is this your first mega box after post-fight Pacquiao-Bradley fight a month ago?
Well, I don't know. June 11th, we have this big show in New York with Lomachenko against Martinez, Zhao Shiming appearing on the show in Madison Square Garden. That's a big show. This is our second pay-per-view show of the year after Pacquiao-Bradley. Terence Crawford against Victor Postal, plus all these great Hispanic stars that we'll be talking about today. So we're very proud of this event on July 23rd at the MGM Grand Hotel in Las Vegas.
Yes, I'm aware of that. But anyway, after Pacquiao, he reigns the Top Rank, who do you think will be replacing Pacquiao?
Well, I don't know. Maybe the winner of Crawford and Postal. Maybe one of the boys here today. They're extraordinarily popular. Gilberto Ramirez, the new super middleweight champion. Very, very popular with Hispanics. Oscar Valdez, big rising star. Jose Benavidez, who's on the card. Good-looking Mexican-American kid. So there are a lot of people that can take the place of Manny and Floyd, who, have reached the end of the career or are close to the end.
Well, I have one question for you. What do you think about the fight between Conor McGregor, who is a UFC fighter, against Mayweather?
Well, that's sort of nonsense. That's like having a contest between a great football player, a great quarterback, and a great hitter. It's two different sports. I mean, if Conor McGregor fought Floyd Mayweather on UFC rules with the small gloves and kicking and wrestling, McGregor would win the fight.
Yes.
If they fought in a boxing ring with regular boxing gloves, it's a nonsense fight. I mean, McGregor couldn't beat anybody in my gym in Las Vegas.
Right.
So, I mean, the public isn't stupid. They know that McGregor has as much chance against Mayweather in a fight as I do.
Yes.
Which is none.
That's right. Yeah, it's a totally different fighters. An
It's
MMA
a different
and a boxer.
sport.
Yes.
It's a different sport. I mean, I remember years ago in '76, I promoted this event in Japan, Muhammad Ali against Antonio Inoki, the wrestler, and that turned out to be a farce.
Just like a sideshow then.
Right, yeah.
So anyway, you're aware that Manny Pacquiao, from congressman to senator now in the Philippines, would you like to say something to him? Because this will be aired in the Philippines.
Well, yeah, Manny, first obligation is to the Filipino people that elected him senator. And that is a major obligation. So he has to determine in the weeks ahead whether having that obligation as a senator, he will in any way be able to pursue a boxing career if he wants to. And once he makes that determination, if he says no, it's too time-consuming as a senator, that's the end of it. And if he says, no, I could make the time, then the question is, does he really want to? And he has to answer that question himself. The point is, he shouldn't rush into this.
Right.
This is a decision that he has to make in an honorable fashion with his first obligation to the Philippine people that elected him as a senator.
Yes, I agree with you more on that. But anyway, do you have anything like anybody that box in the Philippines that you could? Uh,
Well, yeah, I mean, Michael Aldegar of
yeah, Ala
Promotions
promotion.
has developed a lot of good Philippine fighters and has done a great job. I think the best Philippine fighter now, next to Manny, is Nonito Donaire, who just did this big fight in Cebu. And we're talking to people in the Philippines to have his next fights in the Philippines as well.
What do you think about the Pagaras brother? They're under Ala promotion.
They're good fighters. Yeah, Alda knows Aldegar knows what he's doing, and he's developed some great fighters. Nietes is a great fighter. So, these guys have very, very big upsides, as we say.
Do you think we're able to pick them up under your top rank promotion?
Well, that's up to Michael.
Oh.
Michael's a good friend. He's the promoter. He's done a good job. If he needs a little help on the world stage, we'd be happy to supply it.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Arum, and good luck to your promotion.
Thank you.
Good afternoon to everyone. First of all, I want to thank God for this opportunity. I got a lot more people to thank, like my manager, Frank Espinosa, Frankie Jr., my father, and of course, Bob Arum, giving me all these opportunities. My last fight, when I fought Granovich, and I won, Bob Arum told me if I wanted to take a long break, or if I wanted to jump back in the gym and fight for a close fight. I told him, yeah, I'm ready. I don't want to take vacations. Once I went back home, I kept on training because I know had a feeling good news was about to come. So I kept on working hard. I got the call from my manager, Frank, and he said that I might fight for the world title. Even if it's not for a world title, if it is or not, I'm going to train very hard because I know my dream is very close. So right now, back here in California, training camp's already on. Me and my trainer, Manny Robles, we've been doing a tremendous job. We already started with sparring. As you can see, I got a ton of sparring. So I'm gonna work hard for this fight like I do for all my fights. It doesn't matter who Matias Rueda is. I'm gonna go extra hard. Hopefully it's gonna be for the world title just to make it a bit more interesting. But I know I got a lot more career as a professional. I guess I want to thank everyone for coming and hope to see you guys. It's July 23. It's going to be very good fights. Once again, I'll be sharing rings with my friend Zurdo Ramirez. It's going to be a great card. This fight also with Crawford just gets me more excited. I want to see the fight myself. So, I guess I'm going to be ready. Hopefully it's for the world title. Now I'm still going to train very hard for this and hopefully get that win. Thank you. Buenas tardes a todos. Primeramente quiero dar las gracias a Dios por darme esta oportunidad. Como siempre lo he dicho, siempre tengo que estar agradecido con mi equipo. Tengo un buen equipo que me respalda, desde mi manejador Frank Espinosa, Frankie Jr., mi entrenador Manny Robles, mi padre que siempre está en la esquina, y por supuesto que Bob Arum siempre me da esas buenas oportunidades, y siempre hay que tratar de aprovecharlo al máximo. Estoy más que contento por esta oportunidad porque creo que estoy un pasito de lograr mi sueño. Desde que he tenido 9 años he soñado con ser campeón mundial y bueno, siento que estamos muy cerquita, así que si es por campeonato mundial o no, yo siempre voy a entrenar bien duro para estas peleas. Matías Rueda es un boxeador muy duro, un boxeador típico argentino que pega bien duro, obviamente va a tratar de morir en la línea como somos nosotros los mexicanos, así que yo voy a estar más que listo, ya empezamos el campamento, no tomé muchas vacaciones, incluso cuando estaba en casa seguí entrenando, yendo al gimnasio, corriendo, para que no me agarraran descuidado, por si venía una buena noticia. Así que son más que preparados para esta pelea, estamos cerca del peso. Ahorita vamos a esperar que se dé la noticia, ¿no? Como repito, si es por campeonato no, yo voy a entrenar muy duro, porque para mí todas las peleas son importantes. Así que quiero darle las gracias a todos por el apoyo. Esta pelea obviamente va por México y muchas gracias a todos.
On April 9th, not only was Oscar on the Pacquiao-Bradley card, but another young man who was in a fight that people questioned whether he was ready for, whether he was experienced enough to fight the long-term championing Arthur Abraham of Germany, who had won a whole series of fights and felt that he could handle Ramirez easily, and so was willing for an extra large payday to come to the United States to fight Gilberto because he was so confident. And we at Top Rank had a lot of faith in Gilberto, but we also had reservations whether he could handle an experienced fighter, champion like Arthur Abraham. And you guys know the results. Well, a lot of the success of Gilberto in that fight was due to his management and promotional team, our co-promoters, Jesus Sapari and his trainer Hector Sapari. So before I introduce Gilberto, let's hear a word from Jesus.
Hi everybody. I want to thank the Arum, TOPRANK, HBO, and the media also, and for the good opportunity that we have for Gilberto to showcase in another big show like July 23rd. Gilberto not only made history in Mexico, he made history for the whole world. Gilberto is still working really hard. He's one at a time. He's a boy that is always working really hard, and he's getting ready not only for this fight, he's getting ready to make history in the super middle weight division. Next July the 23rd, Gilberto will do a very good fight for all the fans because that's what he wants. He wants to get in the big fights. And July 23rd, you will see a big show from him. Thank you for everybody. Muchas gracias a todos, aquí a Top Rank, a Arum, a HBO. Muchas gracias a la prensa por estarnos acompañando. Quiero decir que este próximo julio 23, Gilberto va a hacer una gran pelea. Él quiere hacer historia, quiere seguir haciendo historia, no solo por ser el primer mexicano en ser campeón supermedio, sino quiere llegar a las grandes peleas que los aficionados quieren.
Good afternoon, everybody. First, I want to give thank you to the team, to my fighter Gilberto, to give me the opportunity to be with them, to Bob Arum, Top Rank.
Estamos con Benavides también, que le deseamos lo mejor a cualquiera de los dos, ¿no? Pero que ganen mejor y muchas gracias a todos y pues nos vemos en julio 23, si Dios quiere. Muchas gracias.
This card on July 23rd not only includes the fights we've talked about today, and of course the championship fight between Terence Crawford and Victor Postal, the unification fight. So it's a great, great international card. It's a terrific value for fight fans. We've kept the ticket prices very, very reasonable, and that's why tickets are going so well. The top price ticket is $300, and the low price ticket is $50, and we're about 55–60% sold, which is terrific for this time out. I think everybody who comes to this fight and sees these fights and sees these young fighters and watches this card will be extraordinarily pleased with what they will see. So thank you all for coming, and a lot of these fighters, Gilberto, Oscar trained here in the LA area, Francisco Santana as well, and so we will be holding open workouts for them later on so that you can see their progress in preparing for this event. Thank you all for coming, and we'll see you around.
That concludes the media conference for today at the Conga Room LA Live in downtown Los Angeles, California. See you in the fight. That concludes the media conference for today at the Conga Room LA Live in downtown Los Angeles, California. See you in the fight.